You don't know me yet, but that's the kind of guy I am. He's always joking. No. Wish you folks all the best on your purity of oh wait, before you call it.
What do you need to?
It's stupid, you know, but I sure was about a little more before I actually said it. She's a good sport.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Here they are, happy couple 50 years later.
5 after 5 on the laptops actually just left.
Oh, here's Grandma getting out. Of course, Dad's got a little promotional item on for the Let's Do Lunch program.
I'm inching now. Inching out. Oh, it's up. I gotta fix my picture.
All right. Guys have any words for us on your 50th anniversary?
We're tired. We want to go to bed.
I want sex.
No, we need to go to bed. Do they have a sleeper on this boat?
I didn't ask, but maybe in the back somewhere.
Also,
You know how those musicians are.
I know how they are.
I'd like to hear some of the stories you'd have to tell us.
Also,
What did you say?
why do they bother with women? I mean, the men can do it too. I mean,
Well, yeah, they have another term for that.
oh,
What do they call that?
homo.
Shoes
Here comes the newlyweds.
Yeah, here they come.
Here comes Mr. and Mrs. Wilson.
We have one group of 50 years and one group of 50 hours.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilson.
Happy anniversary,
That's
Roger
good.
and Anita.
Thank you.
Happy
Good.
50th. Get out of the way. How are you guys?
I'll just open the door there. Okay. I feel like it's getting
For that, wouldn't you? Thank you.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hello.
Welcome aboard.
You act like I'm old. You're surprised.
Oh, that's cute.
Our daughter will do it.
That must be when you said that they were different, then we got to see the rest of
Long time no see. You
must be Ryan. Congratulations. Okay, okay. You don't know right now. It's okay though. By the end of the day. We have some songs that we know that you love.
Are we ready to go, young man?
Hey, party's downstairs. Now, it sounds like I'll be 50th Roger Neal. Love
Wait
you.
till he
Love
hits
you.
wait till it's
I'll see you in
flashing green.
Florida in about a month.
All right.
I need a place to stay.
See you at 60.
Fly with me, let's fly away. If you and you, summertime, you very far off into the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, they say, come on with me, let's fly away.
Now that she gets free money, no. She doesn't need a face.
I need an arm lift. I need an arm lift. You don't even No, I said I got Dawn ass. Wait, she's got a nice butt. Dawn ass I got. She's got the butt like this. No, you need to. This is what you need to talk. And that John Rager like this.
Oh, John was infatuated with her. He said, I wanted to have her on the program. This morning, yeah. Oh, wait, this was at 11:30 and 12 on CCO.
It was on between 10 and 11. I know it. You told you wrong. When I turned it on, I slept. When I turned it on,
That's tight. That's tight at 8:35. Only
I recorded.
Oh my God! I can live in life now.
They're too cute.
Big island that we're at?
Anniversary. This is the best other father in the world. Roger's my other dad, and Nina's my other
Our
mom.
new daughter. We love her to pieces.
Love you.
She is special and spatial, as Nina would call her. And we call her Decca. And, Terry named her Buck Decca from
Instead of
Duck
Duck Becca.
Becca. I don't think anybody got that at the wedding. I think
Oh, I think they got it.
You think so?
Oh, yes. I've told that story so many times to my friends. They know what you're talking about.
Well, some of the people there weren't that, intelligent.
Sure, well, what can you do? They're on their own.
They were our friends.
No.
Guys, you're understanding right in front of me.
And now it's broken down. This brings me no much. My head's the lightest from your slightest touch. When you can ever go, Lord, I take it, maybe so. On the wood island, Lord,
Steak and salmon.
Let's have a look at what has been served here. Look at that. Steak and salmon. Oh, yeah, Chateaubriand.
Thank you all for family, friends, or people that family and friends took off the street to make it a full day. In any case, I've just been asked how I met Anita. On New Year's Day of our senior year in high school, my best friend in high school was a fellow by the name of Bob Wilkinson who played professional basketball. He was probably the best basketball player that the state of Indiana ever produced. He was, well, that's a close second. But Bob set gymnasium scoring records that still stand to this day. In fact, if they'd had a three-point line back in those days, I don't think that anybody in the history of basketball or forever from now on will ever touch those records. The man was the best pure shooter I've ever seen in my entire life. One time he drove in the lane, now I know, but I want to tell you, he drove in the lane, took the ball, and took it behind his back and shot it. Behind the back, and it went in. Anyway, on our senior, New Year's Day of our senior year, it was my turn to drive, and I was hurt, so Bob Wilkinson drove my dad's car. And so he had a date with Anita Anderson.
And we went out to pick her up, and she walked out of her home, and I looked at her, and I immediately fell in love with her. In any case, I went home that evening and I told my dad and mom that I had just met the girl I was going to marry. And my dad said, "You mean Marty, who was the girl I was with?" And I said, "No, Dad, Anita Anderson, Bob's date." My dad said, "Wait a minute, you've never been with this girl before. You've never laid your eyes on her before, and you're going to marry her." 8 months later, we were married, obviously. Now I have to tell you a little bit about Anita and why I love her so much. When we first got married, Anita was a terrible cook. Anita made a meatloaf one time that tasted like salt brine. And yet, because she knew how much I love food, she studied cooking, took lessons, and became a great cook.
Thank God for pizza rolls.
Yes.
Thank you.
Another thing that Anita did, she knew how much I loved to dance, and she couldn't dance. So she took dancing lessons and became a great dancer so that she could dance with me. And then, another time when I was morbidly obese, Anita decided that she was going to gain 10 pounds in order to get the Weight Watchers diet for me, which she did. Back in the 60s, you had to be X number of pounds overweight for your height in order to get their diet. So she gained the 10 pounds in order to get the diet for me. It lasted one day, and then she had to lose the weight. This lady lived with me through my gambling problem. At one time in my life, I lost everything we had, our home, cars, money, possessions, within a 3-month time. And I mean, we had a home that was paid for. Everything was gone within 3 months. She stayed with me. Through 30 years of morbid obesity, weighing 425 or 30 pounds and having a 5'2" waist, she stayed with me through 30 years of that. Is it any wonder that I love her more today than I did yesterday? More yesterday than I did the day before. And more tomorrow than I did today. She is the love of my life. She is my lover, my compatriot, and my best friend. And I'd like everybody to give her a big round of applause.
God bless you, Anita. Anita, what's the real reason why you stay with us? Let's hear it. Come on.
Talk later.
Our 2 children.
Yeah.
First of all, when Tira was born feet first. And the doctor told us that there was a chance that she would be born dead. And we're so glad she wasn't.
Why?
And when Ty came along, I was so proud because Nita wanted a girl and I wanted a boy.
But no, that was okay.
And I wanted a girl and Nita wanted a boy. But the point is, we love our children so much, and their spouses and all of you, just our whole family and all of our close personal friends. We just want you to know how special this evening is to us, and we love you all so very much. Thank you for coming and spending this time with us.
You will only
there that long?
No.
Yeah.
I went in and came back out. I went back in, came back out.
Good, good, good.
Do not go in there. Okay, you're gonna do it now?
But every day,
Oh, look at the happy couple.
oh, and the telephone and the news that we know may just be passing fences. Time they go. Oh, they're on the ground, are not here to stay.
How did that look?
This is the long hold you so my life will be in your keeping, waking, sleeping, laughing, weeping. Longer than always is a long, long time, but far beyond forever, you'll be mine. I know I love you more. No one could ever love you more. Love you more.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having coffee. Gee, you don't do anything else for me.
Roger and Anita, give him a hand.
Make sure the doors are closed.
So warm and empty, so soft. There's nothing wrong with my
There's Tara dancing with her dad on the anniversary, but a couple nights ago, she went flying into the wall and slid down the wall and cut her hand on an electrical outlet of some type. This guy.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love. In Spain, the best upper sets, all they do is live the way you did. Let's do it. Let's do it. All you say without me do it. You
To have this song sung in any other way except horribly. Had to be you. Had to be you. I wandered around, finally found somebody
nobody fool could make me be true, could make me feel so alive. Not even be glad, just to be sad, thinking of you. Some mothers I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross, try to be boss, but they wouldn't do for nobody else. With all my heart, I promise still had to be you. Only you had to be you.
Were you singing to your mother?
Others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross, try to be lost, what they would do for nobody else. Give me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. You'll have many daddy. Wonderful you. It had to be you. It had to be you.
American Idol. I'm on it.
It could happen to you. All I did was wonder how your heart would feel, and then it happened. It happened to me. I don't come from sight and love in dreams at night, 'cause it could happen. It could happen to you. Don't count stars for night, or you might stumble. Someone drops aside. Just one time you tomorrow be and I spring and run when church bells ring, 'cause it could happen. It could happen to.
When you receive a dozen cards saying happy anniversary from people that don't even know the date of our anniversary, then you have to know something's going on. but that said, Anita and I could not be happier, and thank you. This is just special. And I want to say one more thing about my wife. No, I don't.
Put the mic up to my mouth. Okay. Now I want to tell you how Roger and I got married.
Don't go lies now.
Wait. Our brand
Ruth and
Indiana. Maybe it was up. A little place in Angola, Indiana. Got to put it right there? Okay. Okay, we went down to Angola, Indiana and got married. Okay, first of all, because we were underage, we had to have his aunt sign for us. Because we were, what were we, sugar man? We were 18. And well, I was 12, and he was 18. So
She was of age. She was 21. I was of 18. So somebody had to sign for me.
Anyway, so Aunt Mattie Lou signed for us, and we went to Angola, Indiana. And Angola, Indiana, and that was really very, very sweet because we went down there, and all you had to do was go in, and we had this little blood test at this little place that gave you a blood test. And then from there we went to this. I said, well, I had to be married by a minister, or what, Methodist minister. So we went to this house and asked this minister if he would marry us. And it was $2 to marry us. And they kind of had a little archway.
We couldn't afford it.
Anyway, they kind of had a little archway in the house, and I thought that was very sweet. So we both stood there, and the son-in-law. It was Saturday. It was a Saturday. Whatever 50 years ago was. Anyway, Saturday, and the son-in-law was watching football. Damn football, because there was some football game on, and he wanted to watch the football game with him. And I said, we're getting married. And then finally the pastor said, turn off the football game. The son-in-law didn't want to do it. Anyway, we got married 50 years ago. And it's so sweet. There's so many funny stories because I think marriage is 3 L's. Love, like, and laugh. I have to think about it because you first of all you love somebody immediately, kind of a sex love, and then you like them, kind of like them, and then after you're married a long time, the love kind of, you better like them. Because the love the sex that's over there. Anyway, but the whole thing is you got to be able to laugh with them. And I swear that every night, Roger and I wake up in the middle of the night, we start laughing about things. Nancy's living with us and we laugh. We're laughing. Yeah, that's a joke right there. Is a joke. That is funny. But I want to tell this little story because it's kind of cute. And I was thinking of it last night, and I was laughing about it when I was sleeping by myself. He was in the bed, but I was by myself. Anyway, I was thinking when we were on our way to Florida one year, and we had this Lincoln Continental. It was a beautiful car, 1977. 78, 79, okay, Lincoln Continental. And we're going down the road in Florida. 79, okay. And we're going down to Florida, and everyone's staring at us, just staring, because this is my mechanical husband. He knows everything about cars, he knows everything about everything. So we're going down the road, and I said, I think something's wrong with that car, Roger. And it was raining cats and dogs, and he said, nothing's wrong with the car. Everyone's staring at us because this is the most popular car on the road and voted the most beautiful car on the road. And I said, Roger, I think there's something wrong with the car. He says, look at that back there, Anita. He says, look at that rooster behind us, that rooster tail from the water coming up and the tail behind the car. Well, all of a sudden the car goes boom, 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 because we had broke something and it was all smoke coming out the end of the car. That was not funny, Roger. That wasn't a very funny story either, was it? That's the best I can do. I can't think. Huh? Well, we had to be towed in and taking care of the car because he thought that was so wonderful.
He thought it was the...
Well, I love my children.
They're looking at us because we're
Oh, that was another, well, that was kind of... That was Lenny in the car.
He lives over there. That's his house. That's his house right there.
So anyway, you know, you guys are all so special to us. We love all of you. Everyone that's here, we love you very much. And each of you have a little part in our life. And that's what's so important because I'm talking now. There's a little part of you that we'll wake up at night sometimes and we'll start laughing. And it's what you have brought into our life because truly, if you can't laugh, you can't love and you can't like.
And ladies and gentlemen, check under your chairs because there's a dot under your chairs, and the dots win a prize for the evening. So look under your chairs. We have a special prize for everybody with a dot under their chair. So please look under your chair and see if you have a dot.
Is one of them the bill?
So far, I don't see anybody looking. Well, okay, I'm going to hand the microphone over to the newest Wilson, Mrs. Rebecca Decca Wilson.
Tell the story, please.
Well, you know, I didn't say this at the wedding the way it should have been said. Tira and Ty and Decca and other of our family. Some of you raise your hands. Danielle, were you there?
No,
Hey, Danielle? Oh yeah, Brittany was there. Anyway, a car full of people and too many people all sitting on each other's laps. And I think at the time the law was like 7 people in a car. Well, they had like 10. And they were all sitting on each other's laps, crowded in there. And a cop came right up beside him. Tira saw the cop, and she wanted to say, "Duck, Becca." Instead, she said, "Buck, Decca." And so that's how, I guess you had to be there. Anyway, we call her Decca ever since. And here's our son, Tyrone. Ty.
I'm the designated driver. I'm unprepared. Okay, Grandma, here. Oh, the proof is in the pudding. Here you go.
As unprepared as I am.
We can do it louder.
Did it go over? I am really happy to be here tonight.
I'll take it. That's all right, Grandma. I love you. Okay, I don't have anything prepared, but I will say this about my mom and dad. That I think that I could be just about anyone in the world, and I've never had role models like I have with my mom and dad. 50 years of marriage. I got married 2 days ago, and my mom and dad still love each other so much, and I'm very, very proud to be their son. And if Rebecca and I have half as many good times as you guys have had, then we'll be in the upper couple percentile. So, cheers.
I gave this to Decca before, so I'm going to let Decca go, and then Tira.
Okay, well, Ty and I got married 2 days ago, and I just want to say, yes, every minute almost. Awesome. Woo! No, I want to say I'm very lucky to be coming into such a wonderful family. Thank you all for having me. It's just been a lot of fun every single time we've gotten together, and especially Roger and Anita. It's been so fun, and you're so loving, and such a deeply loving family, and such wonderful role models. Good friends, always kissing, hugging. It's just really neat to watch, and I feel like you always do for others. That is always what you do. You always make sure other people are happy and have fun. And I just want to say I'm very lucky and blessed. And you really are one life given for all. Everybody here and everybody that you touch. So thank you. It's been wonderful. Congratulations.
Oh geez, do I have to do this?
Yeah, stand up.
Stand up.
Wave to everybody.
It's the American, what is it?
It's a queen wave.
Whatever it is.
It's a
Anyway.
queen wave.
I just wish that we had everybody with us tonight. Grandpa, Grandma, Grandpa, Uncle Steve, everybody that has passed, Dane, Dre, Dustin, Aunt Grace, everybody that we love. I wish they could be here. So, to everybody that's not here, and everybody that we love, to Mom and Dad, I love you. Aunt Anita, everybody that's living, that's not here.
There you go. That is yours.
Sorry. I love everyone. I love you guys. Let's party. I know.
It's my obligation.
Just make sure you don't get us
It's been one heck of a fun ride.
Alright, Rod.
Of course, I've watched Dad go up and down on this weight thing and battle that, but look at him now. He's living life and having a great time. And he has always been such a joy to have and be part of their family. And Ty and I have had some great times, whether it's snorkeling in the Bahamas or skiing or boating or doing all kinds of stuff. And it's been fun, and now we've got Becca to deal with too, so that's going to be great. Just love you guys, and I wish you many more crazy years and lots of fun, and just keep on going.
And Tara and Ty have been so close to us. We're family, and we love you.
Well, I found out that a lot of people didn't know that we knew Anita and Roger. I was 21 and she was 27. And when we moved into the neighborhood across the street from them, we're like probably their oldest friends in the cities. So, and we have a tie. It's spelled the same way as Tyron, T-Y-R-O-N. We thought we made it up, and they thought they made it up. And of course, they did it first because their tie is older than our tie. And then we had Tiffany, and she was only 3 months old when we moved in there. And when I met Anita, and I said, well, Anita, you have a Tara, and I just had Tiffany, but I don't know, I might have some more girls, and if I do, I'm definitely going to name her Tara. But I didn't. So I have Tyron and Tara Wilson that are like near to me, like my second kids, and they've been neighbors forever, and we've been married over 40 years, and we've lived across the street from them forever, and they've been our friends forever. So congratulations to 50 years. You know, you don't want to brag about it when you're 50.
A lot of times I tell people, well, I've been married over 30, and I want to tell them I've been married over 40 because they don't believe it, and I don't want to have them know all day. I'm just like Anita said the other day, oh my God, you've been married over 50 years? You must be 2 years old when you got married. That's exactly what I say. Yes, my kids are my husband's. Congratulations.
Tell me, big mouth here. Bob and I were talking. He asked me the microphone, but we knew Roger and Anita in New Brighton, and when they moved part of the time to Florida, we were down with another couple visiting. We said, well, we'll call Roger and Anita, and they said, oh gosh, this is great. This is when they were at the golf course there, the forest. Anita gave us directions, and we didn't arrive. It was for dinner. Mom was there. Gave us directions from our hotel, and it took us, I don't know how many hours to get there. Anyway, she gave them backwards. So,
I've been telling her she's blonde.
it was backwards, and they were all upset because we were there so late. Well, she gave me the entirely backwards. I think we went down to Naples, back up to Fort Myers, and then finally arrived. But anyway, that was beside the point. And we said, oh, I know we're just going to have this great time with them because they're such wonderful party people. Sure as shooting, you know where they took us? Swamp buggy races. Thank you. And we had a good... And we were with, there was about 8 of us in the big car that we were talking about. We were just laughing here saying, we got to tell this is too crazy. There were 8 of us in the car, in Roger's big car. And we had so much fun because from the swamp buggy, we were singing, we'll never forget, all of us screaming at the top of our lungs, we can be the man, even, you know, and we're just, who could outdo each other? We had the best time every time we saw them in Florida. Here we are, almost neighbors in Florida now, so it's just great. Guys, congratulations. Swamp buggy, woo!
Shirley.
Come on, Shirley. I think that's right. You don't want to put anyone on the spot that doesn't want to speak. Does anyone want to say anything?
What?
It's official. What?
Wait, you missed Lenny.
What? Well, I'll leave that till later on when nobody will remember anything.
That's pretty much right now.
Ty, get in here.
We remember that too.
Faster, Ty. Ty was my savior in life because I was always under pressure to do good, but if I didn't do so good, thank you, Ty.
Hey, Lynn.
I love you too, Roger.
You remember all those nights at the ice arenas?
Everything.
Remember my tying the rope on Ty and making him run behind the car? I mean, hello. And my wife held that family together. So God bless her for doing that.
Absolutely.
And anyway, I'm looking around the room and all the people that I love and adore, and we love and adore, and we just are so pleased that you took time out of your lives to be here with us on our 50th anniversary. And we just love you. Thank you.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. Never seen you shine so bright.
That's Danielle.
Never seen you ask if you wanted to dance. Looking for a little romance. Give it, have a chance. I've never seen that dress and wearing, or the highlights in your hair. Lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek, nobody here. Just you and me, where I wanna be. I wanna know this beauty by my side. Never forget the way you look tonight. Gorgeous as you did tonight. Never seen you, so many people wanna be by your side. And when you turned to me and smiled, took my breath away. Never had such a feeling of complete, such a feeling complete out of love. Lady in red with me, cheek to cheek, nobody here. Just you and me, where I wanna be. But I hardly know this beauty by my side. Forget the way you look tonight. Never forget the way you look tonight. Lady in red.
My wife loves that song.
Restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun.
Let's see the stick.
So
Let's see the stick. Come on, wave it out there.
So many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be complete, or I'll never, ever, never, ever, never, 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 never. And the moments that I can feel that, you feel that, when two ends fall, yeah, well, I am.
We're not sure. Oh!
We love you, we're not close to you,
Laugh, surprise, patient, love each other. We love you so much.
All the way from Randy Pittman Scooter.
Where's Scooter?
No way you got to open the present.
I know. Yeah,
This is so cool.
where did these pictures come from? We went
Wait in the archives. Where did you see the pictures? Dad, you got in the archives.
Oh my God.
That's you and me, honey. when we were young.
That was when you guys were in Colorado. How many times was surprise on? Like 40. They went on this website where you can make, albums and stuff, and we scan pictures.
That's Sarah's wedding.
No.
Yes, it was.
Well, I thought that was when I pulled my wig off.
Because I remember I had lost a lot of weight.
Look at this one. Look at me. I'm pathetic. Oh my God. I gotta go home and look at
What
my
do you mean
picture.
that facelift?
What's that thing on my head?
What's a turban?
Toilet paper, a turban.
She was reserving her hair
Oh my God, look at that hair. You look like Francis.
And I gotta get the pictures of when we were models. I should probably get that.
That's awesome.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's pretty
You look like the blind Awesome.
Cheering with the dog.
That's Mimi. And JJ.
Brandon.
That's our Brandon.
Yeah, this is, and this is, yeah, that's you. Yeah, so much. And that's Ty and I. Oh my God. I'm gonna have
Tierra had all these pictures and we went through all these.
I must have set them up, they were model dolls.
Oh, you know you did. You
I said,
I feel very remiss that I didn't make them into a thing.
I would make them sit so
Mimi and JJ.
That's so sweet. Pretty soon the kids will be sitting like that. Oh, isn't that sweet? Nancy's in there. This is our Colorado trip. That's so a reunion or something.
He was trip.
He was?
You can tell me right here where you're.
Yeah. It must have been drunk from the action. That's when you got your book. Oh, I love that. Yes.
That wig, I didn't know who I was having sex with.
I still have it, I'll bring
I
it.
just want another wig.
Well, look at you.
Oh God, yes. That's not
No, that's
beautiful.
That's your dad. No, that's my mom, and that's my dad.
Yeah.
I didn't have a heart on there. Look at that hairdo.
I think that's okay.
Now I would left off the
You'd be
I could left
leaving.
off a TV.
You'd be leaving.
I guarantee you,
like
John,
this one.
John wouldn't have fallen in love with that.
Oh my God.
That is precious. I love that. That's, I'm gonna take this on. I'm gonna blow that up with me.
Oh, well, maybe you see the ones we can.
I didn't need to face it back then.
You don't need a face slip now.
That one looks so
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Look at this one.
Oh my.
Look at that.
Definitely I'm gonna give me the blood on the lower head.
And look, Tara and I, instead of Brittany there. It's not moving. Okay. Yeah. And that, I think that's Bobby and I.
That's great stuff.
Oh, look at that, with your mom and your dad and Stephen. Hi, what a great picture that is. That's sweet.
Maybe you look like you was from California.
Yeah, you did. You look like one. We both are a brother in my life. And I love you dearly. May God continue to hold you married. And by your wonderfully. Love.
Who's that? Who?
It's Dana.
Dana.
Well, you know, I was going like, now I feel bad because that's so sweet of her. But that's because, you know,